वेलकम। मैं हूं आपके साथ आपकी होस्ट और दोस्त खुशी सरा और आप देख रहे हैं अपना फेवरेट शो फिल्मी गप शप। बॉलीवुड इंडस्ट्री में क्या चल रहा है इन दिनों खास जानने के लिए देखिए हमारी आज की ये खास रिपोर्ट।
आई थिंक बहुत ही एक्साइटेड है।
Any circus is if you I don't know आप लोग मालूम है कि जिस डायरेक्टर ने ये फिल्म बनाई है वो दुनिया के सबसे बेहतरीन और सबसे talented इंसान है जिन्होंने ये सब शुरू किया।
I think one of the most important things about this version that does separate it or differentiate it is a really it's really searching for the heart of Mowgli. I think in many other adaptations, it always seems like Mowgli is sort of almost left on the side while the animals do star turns, and that it's a sort of he's part of the story but not central.
Fantastic! Let's have everyone in their boxes. Please stay where you are. Nobody move. Nobody move. We're going to have the technicians come to the boxes. Please stay in your boxes.
नेटफ्लिक्स मोगली लेजेंड ऑफ द जंगल का हुआ वर्ल्ड प्रीमियर।
हेलो सुमित, कैसे हैं आप? यस, well, I think it's a wonderful story to bring to India. It's an Indian story. It's our story. It's written by somebody who was born in India, Rudyard Kipling, and to see this kind of interpretation come to India is wonderful. And to dub it in Hindi, Tamil, Telugu, I think is wonderful.
Do you think the future holds good for like in terms of the for the artists of Indian Indian?
I think for artists across the world, it's wonderful where you get an opportunity to exchange talent with different industries from different languages, and I think this is a wonderful platform to do it in.
आपका खुद का अनुभव कैसा रहा इस?
अनुभव बहुत ही अच्छा रहा, बहुत ही चैलेंजिंग रहा मेरे लिए। मुझे करके बहुत ही अच्छा लगा और यही आशा करता हूँ कि मुझे ये अपॉर्चुनिटी और भी मिले।
And new look, new but changed look.
Yes, I shaved after 6 years. I'm not liking it. Yeah, it feels weird.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
थोड़ा सा विजुअल के लिए विजुअल माने मारूं आपको ये क्या है?
Good evening.
Exploring a new medium.
Yes, absolutely. Or it's something that I always wanted to do. I have grown up on cartoons and I've watched so many cartoons with my kids. And whenever I saw them, I used to feel like I should do something like this someday. And I got the opportunity, and I'm so lucky, and I was very happy, excited.
इस किरदार का नाम आपकी फिल्म के साथ भी जुड़ा हुआ है ना?
जी, हम आपके हैं कौन में मेरा नाम निशा था और इसमें जो कैरेक्टर मैं प्ले कर रही हूँ उसका नाम भी निशा है। बहुत अच्छा रहा क्योंकि जिन्होंने इसका ओरिजिनल इंग्लिश में किया है उन्होंने बहुत अच्छे एक्सप्रेशंस देके बहुत ही एक अच्छा कैरेक्टराइजेशन दिया था उसे, तो उसे अपनी सिर्फ आवाज़ दे के उसमें कैसे जान डालनी है वो सबसे चैलेंजिंग था।
What next from you? Any more collaboration for the web series?
That's to be seen. We'll see if there's something very interesting that I like और अगर मैं करना चाहूँगी तो ज़रूर करूँगी।
आप ये फिल्म का बहुत इंतजार कर रहे हैं वैसे लोग जो आप शूट कर रही हैं।
जी हाँ, 2 फिल्म्स आएंगी नेक्स्ट ईयर, एक टोटल धमाल और कलंक। बहुत अच्छा, लेकिन फिलहाल जी हाँ, टोटल धमाल और कलंक में आई एम एक्साइटेड एंड लेट्स सी।
आई थिंक बहुत ही एक्साइटेड है बिकॉज आई थिंक all our teen years, I think everybody has grown up watching Jungle Book. Everybody, whether all the 13-14-year-olds, young boys, girls, I think our whole life, our whole youth has always been about Mowgli, Bagheera, Ballu, Sher Khan. ये सारे characters I think have actually lived with us, and now we're getting to see it on a global platform like Netflix. I think it's amazing. अलग अलग languages में dub होने वाली है, Tamil, Telugu. तो सारे fans जो है, I think they can get to see their timeless classic in whatever language they prefer.
मिसेस करीना, अगर आप मुझे बता सकती हैं कि मोगली का आपका फेवरेट कैरेक्टर अगर आप मुझे बता सकती हैं?
I think of course इतने सारे characters हैं, but मैं अपने किरदार के बारे में बोलना चाहूँगी कि I think that का जो character है is one of the oldest characters in Jungle Book. I think it's always been it's been one of my favorite also. And हालांकि जब ये मुझे ऑफर हुई थी, आई थिंक सैफ का रिएक्शन था दैट आई होप यू आर डूइंग कार, बिकॉज आई थिंक इट्स गॉट अ वेरी यूनिक क्वालिटी टू इट, एक बहुत ही पावरफुल कैरेक्टर है. सो ऑफ कोर्स आई एम वेरी वेरी ऑनर्ड टू बी प्लेइंग एंड यू नो लेंडिंग माई वॉइस टू दिस कैरेक्टर. आई थिंक बहुत ही अलग एक्सपीरियंस रहा, क्योंकि आई थिंक सारे फैंस ने मुझे हमेशा आई थिंक इन गर्ल नेक्स्ट डोर काइंड ऑफ रोल्स देखा है. आई थिंक बट आई ऑलवेज ट्राई टू डू समथिंग डिफरेंट, एंड विद दिस आई थिंक प्लेइंग का उनकी जो वॉइस है, आई एम श्योर फैंस विल बी प्लेजेंटली सरप्राइज्ड.
Yeah, this is the what were they doing there? I should have been here. Annie Circus is you know if you I don't know आप लोग मालूम है कि जिस डायरेक्टर ने ये फिल्म बनाई है वो दुनिया के सबसे बेहतरीन और सबसे टैलेंटेड इंसान है जिन्होंने ये सब शुरू किया, और जिस तरह उन्होंने कितनी फिल्मों में काम किया, उन्हें अवार्ड्स मिले हैं, और जो उन्होंने फिल्म बनाई है और जो ये कैरेक्टर है वो ही डायरेक्टर जो हैं फिल्म के, उन्होंने ये बल्लू का कैरेक्टर निभाया. और मुझे मौका मिला कि उसकी आवाज़ मैं दे सकूँ, तो मैंने अपनी तरफ से पूरी कोशिश की. बहुत ही यू नो एक लर्निंग एक्सपीरियंस था मेरे लिए, एक एजुकेटेड था. मैंने बहुत मज़ा भी किया, बहुत इन्जॉय भी किया, बट कहीं ना कहीं बहुत कुछ सीखा भी है कि यू नो कि आप थिएटर में हैं, अंधेरा है, सिर्फ एक माइक है, और फिर आपको कोई फेलो एक्टर नहीं है, तो अकेले ही बैठकर आपको वो यू नो वो किरदार में आपको निभाना पड़ता है. और ये जो किरदार है, बल्लू का जो किरदार है जो पहले आता था, आप लोग यही इमेजिन करेंगे जो वो एक हंसमुख है, मज़ेदार, बट इसमें कहीं ना कहीं एक थोड़े बहुत काफ़ी इसमें लेयर्स हैं, टेक्सचर है, इसलिए बड़ा इंटरेस्टिंग रहा इस किरदार को. मैंने कोशिश की है, डेफिनेटली बहुत, मेरे ख्याल से मैं फ्यूचर में अगर मुझे मौका मिले तो और बेटर करूँगा, मगर इसमें मैंने पूरी तरह कोशिश की है कि उसको जागृत कर सकूँ इस किरदार.
What do you have to say on this?
Well, there's no better film for that collaboration, obviously with the setting of Jungle Book, Mowgli's origins, and Rudyard Kipling's first language being Hindi, and him being born in Mumbai.
नेटफ्लिक्स मोगली लेजेंड ऑफ द जंगल के ट्रेलर लॉन्च पर पहुंचे कि बॉलीवुड और हॉलीवुड सितारे. 6 महीने पहले इस फिल्म के ट्रेलर को लॉन्च किया गया, तब इस फिल्म का नाम था मोगली. उस वक्त ये फिल्म 19 अक्टूबर को रिलीज होने वाली थी, लेकिन कुछ रीजंस की वजह से ये फिल्म रिलीज नहीं हो पाई. अभी एक हफ्ते पहले इस फिल्म का न्यू ट्रेलर आया है, जिसे नेटफ्लिक्स ने रिलीज किया. शायद कुछ लोगों के दिमाग में ये सवाल जरूर होगा कि ये फिल्म जंगल बुक का सीक्वल है, तो मैं आपको बता दूं कि ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं है. ये पूरी तरह से अलग वर्जन है और बहुत सारे चांस है कि हिंदी में इंडिया में रिलीज हो. फिल्म के डायरेक्टर ने कहा कि ये मोगली का डार्क वर्जन है, जिसे वो लोगों को दिखाना चाहते हैं, सो आप इस फिल्म को मिस ना करें. इस फिल्म का पहले टाइटल था जंगल बुक, फिर मोगली, और अब नेटफ्लिक्स ने इसके टाइटल को चेंज करके कर दिया है मोगली लेजेंड ऑफ द जंगल.
Capture, acting, the voices of this absolutely fine cast. It streams on Netflix on the 7th of December in a language of your choice. There's Tamil, Telugu, and English, and of course Hindi. But I think I want to start with Andy. Andy, I have grown up with this story like a lot of us. I have grown up with this book. I have grown up with watching it on television. What makes Mowgli Legend of the Jungle now in 2018 so distinctive from all the adaptations?
I think one of the most important things about this version that does separate it or differentiate it is a really it's really searching for the heart of Mowgli. I think in many other adaptations, it always seems like Mowgli is sort of almost left on the side while the animals do star turns, and that it's a sort of he's part of the story but not central. We wanted to make a Mowgli-centric story, and it's about his very complex psychological, emotional journey of self-discovery in a world, and you know, caught between two worlds which are changing, and that's really at the heart of it. And it is so tonally, it is closer to the book as a result. It feels that book had that, and sometimes some of the adaptations haven't really gone as far as they can to really extract that visceral sense of what it is to be caught between, you know, to not have a real sense of belonging, and that's what hopefully the audiences will relate to in this modern context.
Kristen, my next question would be to you. A big Netflix Hollywood release. The premiere is happening in India. How does it feel? Have you gotten used to everything here in India, which is different?
No, but you know, it's just the very tip of the iceberg. You know, I filmed here before in 2011 in Rajasthan, in Jodhpur, with The Dark Knight Rises, and then I brought my family out here. We've been here for 4 days. We travelled through Delhi and Agra and Jaipur, and then just arrived here in Mumbai. And you know, tiny scratch of this incredible country, which has sort of a world within itself. But it's so appropriate for Mowgli to premiere here.
All right, and Rohan. Hi. I like your hair right now too. All right, Rohan. It's a very famous story. Literally every single person in this room and across the world knows the story. People have played Mowgli before. How long did it take for you to get into the character? Like, did you put in a lot of years, you know, probably getting ready for this character of Mowgli, which is iconic?
Yeah, so much like all of you, I actually grew up reading Rudyard Kipling's short stories as well. And, you know, I really loved them, and I really loved Mowgli, you know, the boy who grew up with wolves. He was almost like my hero in a way, but I put a lot of work into this through like the physical side of the character. I did a lot of research on YouTube, and I actually went to upstate New York to camp out with wolves in a wolf conservatory center in order to like observe their movements and kind of observe how they interact with each other, and I try to apply that to Mowgli.
And a quick question for your son. What was it like working with Dad and doing what he's made so famous the world over with his performance capture techniques?
Yeah, it was great working with him. Obviously, it's cool to see that he's developed this way of acting, and it's been cool to like try out, you know, the performance capture suit. But it was cool because we'd go into work together, and then we'd come back, and it was just like a normal day, me getting home from work, him getting home from work. So it was cool. It was a new experience.
Right, there's a question coming from Rudrani. Yes.
Hi, Rohan. I thought you were fantastic in the trailer. What's very interesting is that Mowgli, you know, in different versions, has been always seen as this boy who's been brave, but yet there's this cuteness about him. What we see here is more like a warrior towards the end, where you sort of take on the world. Did you ever think, if you read books, that you would sort of be portraying this version slightly darker, slightly more fierce in your research, or whatever you thought you would do it?
Well, I mean, for a boy growing up in the jungle, you would kind of have to be kind of fierce, you know, to compete with these animals and everything. But also, I think our movie is kind of closer in tone to Rudyard Kipling's book, which it goes kind of deeper a lot with the characters. And also, like, something that I really like admire about Mowgli is really just his perseverance, because, you know, obviously he was dealt a very bad hand in life, and I mean, his parents were killed in the jungle when he was just a child, and stuff like that. He just keeps getting obstacles thrown at him over and over and over again, but he still manages to find a way to just like push through those obstacles. So I think that's really amazing about him.
My question also, thank you so much, Rohan. My question is for Mr. Anil Kapoor. You know, I was having this discussion with Andy earlier about how we've never seen Balu being so authoritative. You know, he's always been presented more in this comical sort of buffoonery, who sort of also has a light, you know, laughter in the film. But here it's got this a little bit more complex layers. Was that all something that sort of attracted you in you know, when you're voicing it out, when you're portraying? Did it sort of help to do this character in a different twist?
First of all, let me be very honest. I was very, you know, it was an honor for me that I was approached to do Balu's character. And of course, when I saw the film and saw portions of it and read about it, I said, it's definitely more textured and more layered, so it made it much more exciting. And of course, it became a bit, I have to be very honest, because there was, whenever I got stuck, and because you see, obviously, we're used to having the director when we are doing the voiceover, so I was, if he was not there physically present, but Andy's voice was there, so whenever I got stuck, I would hear his voice again and again and again and again, and understand what is he thinking, how is he doing it. So thank you very much. Thank you very much. So because it became a great reference for me whenever I got stuck. You see, my interpretation was there, but there are times when you need someone to bounce. So this was a great time. I would listen to it 6 times, 7 times, 8 times, and understand it, and then go and do it. So that made it much more exciting for me. Yeah. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Thank you.
Question from here? Karina ji. कहाँ से आए? Mic है आपके पास?
Hello.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, I just had a question for Abhishek, if he could answer. We've seen so many versions of the Jungle Book through the years and through the decades, in fact. What do you think is about this story that, allows so many frequent retellings of it over and over again? What exactly draws people to this story again and again?
I think what's wonderful about the story that Rudyard Kipling had written is that it appeals to every age group through time. When I was a kid, in the early 80s, and we watched Disney's Jungle Book, which I was told today released in '67, your favorite character inevitably was Baloo, because he was the fun-loving guy. As a kid, you like that. But then when you grow older, your choices change. And then as an adult, you prefer a character like Bagheera because he represents certain responsibilities and values which reflect within you. So what's really nice is, I think, whichever stage of your life you watch this film or read the story, there's something for each and every age group to take away from. There are great sense of values, morals, principles, life's learnings and teachings that you can imbibe and take away. So I think that's why this story keeps getting retold. Having said that, I think Mowgli is the most accurate telling to Kipling's story. I think the rest have been, there have been certain liberties that have been taken to make it more possibly child-friendly. I think Mr. Serkis's version is most honest and true to the original script that Rudyard Kipling had written. Having said that, I think you realize that there's a lot more depth in the story. Okay, there's somebody frantically waving a hand in front of your face. Okay, sorry. All right.
बॉलीवुड में फिटनेस क्वीन के नाम से जानी जाने वाली बॉलीवुड एक्ट्रेस शिल्पा शेट्टी को रिसेंटली स्पॉट किया गया बजाज ओलियंस प्लैंक काटो के इवेंट को अटेंड करते हुए। यहां पर बॉलीवुड की एक्ट्रेस शिल्पा शेट्टी ने प्लैंक के अलग-अलग वे को बताया।
And a proper plank, like she's showing it to you, is when somebody tries to move you and you're not supposed to move. Hello? See? See? She should be going down. Yeah. ऐसे नहीं कि हिल रहे डुल रहे हर तरफ से. So you have to really take your belly button in. Okay? Tighten your glutes, the Kegel position. That is a proper plank. Okay? You should feel your shoulder blades stretch. Yeah, thanks Zareen, thank you so much. So that is the position, you have to be aligned, can't have a curvature. Slowly, breathe. The other side. Breathe in. Breathe out, come back to the center. Circular motion. Slowly. Three rounds. And then go in the opposite motion. Okay? Now side to side. Center, left, center, right, center. People over here are finding this very funny. Center. Are we all centered now? Yeah? Quite scattered now normally. Okay. We come down to our waist. Yeah. Yeah. Five times on each side. क्या बात है, क्या बात है. This is what normally people like to see me do. Kamar hilao, but this is a different one. So. Very nice. Now we go side to side. Take your hips onto one side, the right, and just stretch. Very nice. Stretch. क्या बात है. Opposite now. Left side. Left hand ऊपर. Very nice. क्या बात है. Yeah? Felt that good stretch? Yeah? Okay, now you use both your hands. I'm just using a single hand. Yeah? No bend in the hands, just straight. Breathe while you're doing it. Reverse. Very nice, very nice. Now just do the side twist. Around 5 times each side. Yeah? Yeah. Now we just move our ankles. क्या बात है. Opposite. The other one. Yeah, very nice, very nice. I mean, now we just jump. Pretty much ready, all set, guys? Are we all pumped? Great, super, super. Take away all the negative energy. Shuck it all off. Woo! Super, all the best, guys. Let's kill it.
Now, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, begin.
हेलो सर, बैठ जाइए. थोड़ा बैठ जाओ सर.
You can do it. Come on, everyone. It is the big challenge. The Bajaj Allianz Life Plankathon. It's the big minute. We can do it. We can do it. We are here to attempt to set a new world record. Come on. You can do it. 15 seconds to go, ladies and gentlemen. 15 seconds. When the going gets tough, the tough get going.
1 minute is over.
Fantastic. Let's have everyone in their boxes. Please stay where you are. Nobody move. Nobody move. We're going to have the technicians come to the boxes. Please stay in your boxes. We're going to get the markings. Please stay in your boxes. Stay exactly where you are.
ये थी हमारी आज की बॉलीवुड की खास रिपोर्ट। बॉलीवुड की और भी चटपटी खबरों को देखने के लिए देखते रहिए फिल्मी गपशप।